Hello and welcome. This video is for students working with the Passport to Social Studies for Digital Learning curriculum. And our lesson is Renaissance Ideas in Politics, Machiavelli. The focus question is, how did Machiavelli express the Renaissance ideas of humanism and realism in politics? Please note that you should write your response in the blue box anytime you see this icon. The lesson objective is to analyze the influence of ideas during the Renaissance through the lens of Machiavelli's writing about politics and power. Once again, we will put the Renaissance to the turning point test. If the Renaissance was a turning point in European history, then we should be able to find evidence that ideas influenced culture and society and caused it to change. In this lesson, we will look closely at some of the same key Renaissance ideas as the previous lesson, but instead of looking for reflections of these ideas in art, we will examine the writing of political philosopher Niccolò di Bernardo dei Machiavelli. Specifically, we will examine the ideas of humanism and realism. If these ideas brought about significant change, then their influence would be evident in changes in how people understood politics and power. A quick reminder of the working definitions for four main Renaissance ideas, changed slightly from yesterday's lesson. We will primarily focus on humanism and realism in Machiavelli's writing. Humanism, a set of ideas about art and education during that Renaissance, including the promotion of civic virtues that help people to realize their potential as individuals and societies. Realism. Human subjects should be depicted as they are instead of what they are imagined to be. Remember, ideas can be challenging to study in history for several reasons, different reasons from yesterday. Sometimes, the influence of ideas is not significant at the time the ideas were created. Some ideas have a life well after the death of the people who develop them. Ideas do the work of influencing people, culture, and society. Political ideas influence political power, social control, forms of government, and the relationships between people and those who rule them. Today, we will look specifically at what the Renaissance ideas of humanism and realism look like when applied to political power. While Niccolò di Bernardo dei Machiavelli was not the only Renaissance political philosopher, his work has influenced political thinkers and those with power, or who seek to gain it, for more than 5 centuries.